Hey guys, welcome to today's Daily Devo. What you see in Genesis 13 and 12, you see that you knew where Abram went because he left a testimony behind. What are some testimonies that God has given you to proclaim His name, to share His goodness of what He's done in your life? For me, inside my office, I have a picture of me holding my oldest boy, Uriah. And it was the last time I took him to the doctor to get his blood work done for his white blood cell count that was abnormally low. And it was a moment where doctors couldn't figure out what it was. They were telling me and my wife to brace ourselves because we were going to hear bad news. And people came around us and they prayed and gave this to the Lord. We gave it to the Lord. And Uriah's last blood testing came back clear. It was a huge miracle. God worked in amazing ways. In fact, there were so many people that were praying for my family and I that their faces were like flashing to my mind when we got the news from the doctors. But on my desk, to remember God's faithfulness and goodness, I have a picture of me holding my son on that last time he went in for his blood test. Even if we need to have faith, that's even if it wasn't that result, we still need to have faith in God that His faithfulness is going to endure forever, that His plans for us are good. But one of the testimonies or the milestones I have set up at my desk is that picture. Do you have anything like that in your life? I want you to see in Genesis 12, it says, "And Abraham built an altar there and dedicated it to the Lord who had appeared to him." And then you see also in verse 8, it says, "There he built another altar and dedicated it to the Lord, and he worshipped the Lord." So that's two. And then at the end of chapter 13, verse 18, it says, "So Abraham moved his camp to Hebron and settled near the oak grove belonging to Mamre. There he built another altar to the Lord." And again, you knew where Abraham had been because he left a testimony there. So at the places that God takes you, at the places that He's directing you, that He's guiding you, He's moving your feet, what are some of those testimonies that you're leaving behind to remember His goodness, His faithfulness, and His mercy? Because I'll tell you what, if we don't leave these testimonies out, if we don't put these little monuments up, not that we're worshiping the monuments, but if we don't put these up, it's easy to forget the goodness of God. And it's easy to forget what He's done in our lives, that we need to go and proclaim to others of His goodness so they could come to know Him. So what are some of those testimonies that you have? I would love to read them below to see how God has worked in your life. We'll see you guys next time.